Hello everyone, welcome back to my time at Portia. As always, we have lots to do today, and I am hoping to explore a little bit more of the new content from the patch today. Looks like the furnaces are all still working away over there. And I'm just going to check my quests quickly, make sure there's nothing that isn't pinned. I forgot to talk to McDonald after I repaired his stable, which is why that quest marker was still showing up on the map. And I also am waiting for Petra to send me diagrams so that I can build an irrigation system. I also need to get another spring so that I can build a removable battery for the cave on Amber Island. I've been making lots of batteries for commissions, and I need to place another DD stop. Where can I do that? It looks like this one is going to need to be all the way down at Portia Harbor because Higgins has managed to get all of the close into town DD stop locations before I had a chance to. So I need to talk to McDonald. I need to deliver Dawa's fish stew that I did finally succeed in making, and I need to place a DD stop today. I'd also like to try to get a spring. I have not looked at my calendar at all recently. It doesn't look like there's much on it. We are on day 12 of summer, and other than the winter festival and the day of bright sun, there isn't a whole lot on that calendar. I believe that we will start getting NPC birthdays showing up once we have become sufficiently friendly with them. Let's check our mail. Oh, and our apricot tree needs to be harvested. We have something from the research center. Hello, thanks for providing the data disks. Our research is complete, and we have attached the water wheel, water engine, and the water storage assembly diagrams. Check them out! We must note that if you wish to assemble these constructs, you'll need a furnace, cutter, and work table that can work with iron. If you don't have them already, please submit more data disks so that we can research into them, or in the case of a better... Oh! Pressed the wrong thing. In the case of a better work table, talk to Albert. Incidentally, we just finished researching the diagram for a civil furnace, which is also attached. This one's on us. I think I might already have the civil furnace, but thank you anyway, Petra. Well, whole bunch of... Yeah, we'd already learned the civil furnace. Let us see how many apricots we have. 19. Well, I'm a little disappointed in that because I was hoping to get more since I had been so diligently fertilizing. There goes Higgins. We stopped to gather our apricots and Higgins got in first. But I can move more quickly than he can. Whole bunch of B's and a C. 3 umbrellas. 2 jewelry boxes. 3 fur scarves. I think I'll take the jewelry boxes and hope that I have what it takes to do those, and 2 fans from High Wind. And it looks like Higgins took the first scarves. Goodbye, Higgins. So long. Well, let us go and deliver that fish stew to Dawa. And I might kick a few trees while I am up in that direction. Oh, I could have taken the DD. That would have saved me a wee bit of time, wouldn't it? But it's a beautiful day for a walk up to the tree farm. I will probably take the DD on my way back. And I am going to stop and kick this apple tree because I am kind of short on apples. So let's see how many I can get. None so far, but that's okay. Eventually the apples will start dropping. And once we get the tree farm irrigated, there are a lot of fruit trees in there that we'll be able to gather from. There we go! That was a lot of apples that just fell. 11. That was worthwhile. And an aroma apple. Hey, Dawa! Guess what I've got? Oh, I can smell it from here. It smells so good. My mouth can't stop watering. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try this. My grandmama had another fish recipe where she added in bannerfish, ginger, and salt. I don't remember what it was called, but it was also delicious. Maybe you can try it sometimes. All right, we got 10 relationship with Dawa for that, and we'll just say hello to him too. The life here in Portia is so cozy. Feel it with your heart. I'm pretty sure you'll love it. And then I also want to go say hello to Adit while we're here. Preferably from a perspective where we can actually see him. Adit. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push you. Welcome to Portia. Hope you like it here. Try to get to know everyone. We're very inclusive here. Do I still have an amulet on me? I do. A talisman. Thank you so much. I really like it. And are there any mushrooms around? Because sometimes we find mushrooms growing on the ground in the tree farm. And it's kind of the only place that we can get them so far. I don't see any. And it looks like we can't yet kick these trees or get anything from them until we build the irrigation system, which is going to take an immense amount of grinding before we get it finished. All right, I'm going to DD back to my place. See if I can make those jewelry boxes, which are not pinned. I always want my Commerce Commission pinned because the Commerce Commission is generally the one quest I have that has a hard deadline. So let's get home. Take us 12 minutes instead of, I don't know, the 30 or 40 in-game minutes that it would take if we walked. And let us hope that we have what we need to make 2 jewelry boxes without having to run out and fetch anything. We need sulfate, of which we have no shortage at the moment. And we need some crystals. And we also have plenty of crystals. Very good. We can make 4 jewelry boxes. We only need 2. Let's grab those quick. And I'm just going to take a moment and clean out my inventory. I won't make you watch that. I'll bring you back in just a sec. All right, I've put all of my random bits and bobs away in the various chests where they belong. I have also started the grill, working on more meat, and the drying rack, working on more apple slices. And I have set both of the skivers to work, one of them making thread and the other one making fiber cloth. And now that those 2 things are done, I am going to head over to McDonald's and see about talking to him and letting him know that I actually did, in fact, fix his stable yesterday. Hey there. Looks good as new. Almost. Nice one, builder. Really appreciate it. I can open up my ride rental service again. Oh, my goodness. We got 600 goals and 20 relationship points with McDonald, but we also got 2 calves. I was not expecting that. I have 2 calves in my inventory, apparently. Well, I'm going to run down to the harbor and place this DD stop. I guess I'd better start thinking about where to put a barn or a shed on my property if I can even afford to build one yet. I knew that the livestock update had dropped, but I was expecting a little bit more time to prepare. What is this? Portia station closed. Aw. I bet they're going to add something there. I've seen the bus before. Let's go ahead and place this final DD stop. All right, and now we can go ahead and DD home, I guess. Ooh, I haven't really looked at this part of the map before. Actually, let's go over to Central Plaza because I do have a commission to deliver. And I probably also need to talk to Gale again now that I have placed the last DD stop. Let me just check. DD stop's here. No, I've placed all 3. I haven't gotten any rewards for it yet, so I'm guessing I need to talk to Gale again. And who do I need to deliver this commerce commission to? Oh, Nora, and she's all the way up at the... That's a little bit annoying. I don't want to have to run all the way up to the church, but can't be helped, I suppose. Say hello to Russo, because we don't see him very often. Heard you finished constructing the bridge to Amber Island. Well done, young builder. It's very nice that everybody notices that. And say hi to Mars.
Look at my glowing radiance. Exercise makes you healthy. You need to keep balance between work and life.
I'm not so good at keeping balance between work and life. I'm just work, 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 work all the time. And we'll say hello to Polly. Try to say hello to Polly.
Once, I said I wanted to be the strongest man in Portia. They all laughed. Then, I said I wanted to run a furniture store. They laughed even more. But look who got the last laugh.
I know you think you're the strongest man in Portia, but I bet I could beat you sparring. Not gonna try today, though. Well, where is... Mayor Gale, do you have a question mark over your head? Yes, you do.
You've already placed the DD stops? That's very efficient. Here's your commission fee. With the new DD stops, traveling around this area will be much more convenient.
Yes, it certainly is. And we'll say hello to you too.
My son Gust is nothing like me. Well, except for his talent and good-looking face.
Do we have anything you would enjoy as a gift? I wonder how you would like a talisman. I don't know whether you like talismans or not, and I do know that you like tea tables, I believe. I am interested in getting on the mayor's good side because I understand... Let me just take a quick look at the social tab here. We're associates with Petra, and we're getting close to associate level with several other people. But where is Mayor Gale? Here he is. So, relationship perks. Once he becomes friends with us, we get a discount when we purchase more land. So, it's really very, very worthwhile. Let's go back here. We know that Oaks likes meat. That is about all we've discovered about him. Nora, we haven't found any gifts that she likes yet. Relationship perks, we get a discount from the church store, and she'll send us gifts when we become good friends with her. We will be getting some relationship points with her for delivering the jewelry boxes. Oh, she had better not be behind a locked door. I will be most annoyed if I climb all the way up this hill and then I can't deliver these jewelry boxes because the church is locked. Can I get in, please? Why can't I get in? There we go. I didn't think it was too late. Hello there, Nora. Let's chat.
Minister Lee did not look happy today. He probably had another argument with the people at the research center. The conflict
I am not getting involved in that conflict, but I will give you your jewelry boxes. Thank you, and may Mother Earth watch over here. And while we are up here by the church store, I would like to buy a large planter box. Actually, let's go ahead and get... let's get 2. And then I want a Crystella tree seed and a Nitra tree seed. And now we're going to need to go mining for more data discs, but I really do want to get those trees started. because they will be very useful to me, much more useful than the apricot tree, which was all that I could afford earlier on. Ooh, look at that beautiful, beautiful sunset. That's just charming. And look at the lovely view from up here, and the balloons. Okay, we need to plant our trees, and we need to not fall off the edge here. We need to jump down in a reasonable way, but I kind of have in mind to do a little bit of mining for relics and data disks. And I think I have time to do that before going home and planting my seeds. So I'm going to cut out my mining. I am going to be primarily looking for relics because I still have plenty of ore. I'll bring you back when I've used up my stamina. Well, I haven't run out of stamina yet, but I have run past midnight, and I do want to get these trees planted before I go to bed, so I decided I'd better stop. I found a small engine, 2 more old thermos pieces, which I'll be able to put back together. I got a fair bit of ore, 6 old parts, and a lot more data disks, more than enough to replenish the ones that I just spent on planters and tree seeds. I realized that I probably should have gone to the other ruins rather than these ones because I did not have the opportunity to get springs. And springs are something that I would rather like to have. I'm also kind of thinking about where I want to put these trees. I think I'm going to just have my farm area right here. Oh, come on. You want to line up nicely. I know you want to line up nicely. There we go. Now, so, and so, and I am going to go ahead and fertilize both of the trees, but I'm not sure I'm going to do much fertilizing thereafter. Let's go ahead and get that one all topped up. I'd like to get these trees to maturity more quickly, and I think the fertilizer does help with that, but I'm not convinced that it does very much in terms of giving you more of a crop than you would otherwise get. And by having things planted nice and early. Now, can I put these cows? I can. I can put the cows in the chest. That is quite ridiculous. But in they shall go for the moment until I know what I'm doing with them. Oh, the bamboo papaya is ready. And is the other one over here ready too? Can't tell. Whoa, that is not what I meant to do. I want to check status. Nothing else is ready, so let's just quickly, if I can manage it before I collapse with exhaustion, let's go ahead and plant a potato fruit there, assuming that I can get it in before I collapse. All right, dash to bed if we can. We may or may not make it. Nope, we didn't quite make it. We fell asleep on the floor right next to our bed. You'd think that I would be able to muster the energy to crawl into bed before collapsing on the floor, but no. No, that is not what happened. Well, let me go ahead and put this away, and the bamboo papaya as well. And a few other things that I didn't get a chance to put away last night. And I also need to check my furnaces. But oh, I've got bamboo papaya in this chest also, because I'm not really distinguishing very well between things that are farm crops and things that are food ingredients. I will go ahead and grab all of the bronze bars from my furnaces. I need to refuel my furnaces today, but I will grab another commission from the board before I do that. I've got plenty of bronze now and a good number of carbon steel bars, and I think I may start working on more carbon steel. But let's run up. Oh, let's check our mail first and then run up We have something from McDonald. Hey, builder, thanks once again for fixing up my stable. I can start my rental service again. If you want to rent a ride, just come to my ranch and place a reservation for a week. My prices are fair. Very good. We can ride a horse. And Mayor Gale says, I've drawn up a plan to place some streetlights around our city. We've received too many complaints about not having enough lighting after dark. The city government will place 4 separate orders for light posts at the Commerce Guild starting tomorrow. Please fulfill these as fast as possible. I know our citizens will be overjoyed. Can we make streetlights? That is worth investigating. It's nice to get the warning about that beforehand. Oh, Pinky. I have not seen you since the update. Meow. And let me give you an emperor catfish. Purr, purr. Aw. And I can't... I thought you could pet Pinky now. Maybe you can only pet Pinky if you've brought Pinky into your home and made her your cat, which I have not done yet. And we stopped to pet Pinky, so we let Higgins get to the board first, but I will stand by that decision. Oh, and it doesn't even matter because it's Saturday. Oh my goodness. Look at all these light commissions. 2 light posts per commission. I need to make sure before I take one that I know how to make it. 6 glass for Polly. We could do that quite easily. 2 bombs. I don't know what the recipe for bombs is. Removable batteries are so tempting because they're such a lucrative commission. 250 experience, 300 reputation points, and 2,000 gold. But if I went through the ruins again, I could probably get 3. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I want the money. And then I'm going to go and check at my workbench. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to stop at A&G and I'm going to see what it takes to increase the level of my assembly station. Because I have upgraded my workbench, but not my assembly station yet. And I think I'm going to need the better one. Also, the new buildings. Okay, so my home is still level 1. And to upgrade that would cost me hardwood, bronze, and more money than I have. A coop. Ooh, that's nice and small. I've got room for that. It would take wooden boards, iron bars, rope, and... Oh, it's quite reasonable. I should build a coop. The shed is huge. Wow, that's enormous. Hardwood planks, ironwood planks, bronze pipes, and 5,000. I don't even know if I have room to place that without having to either buy a land upgrade or move some things around. It is enormous. Can I move this? No, I can't. Well, and then the assembly station. Upgrading the assembly station... that is going to be huge too. Iron bars, stone bricks, and 5,000. Wow. And how big is that? It like more than doubles its size. Goodness gracious. Okay, now how do I get out of this menu? There we go. Well, things to work toward, because I'm certainly not ready for that yet. Let's go and see if I have a streetlight recipe. And if so, what it takes to make a streetlight. Because I would like to grab as many of those from Higgins as I can. Is this something that we make? I didn't take a commission for it. Wall light, tea table, that's what Mayor Gale likes. Wooden boards and iron bars, those would be easy to make. I do not see any streetlights here. Again, I don't want to take the streetlight commission unless I actually have the recipe to make it. Yeah, I'm going to need the level 2 assembly station before I can do the water wheel commission. I do not see a way to make a streetlight. That is very frustrating to me because Higgins will take all of those commissions, and I won't be able to do a darn thing about it. Alright, I'm going to check and see if I have wood to refuel my furnaces. Not very much, so I had better turn some hardwood into wood. And then when I've got all my furnaces taken care of, I'm going to go by the research station. And I'm going to give... I don't want 179. How about 10? That's not enough, actually. Let's do another 20. That should be enough to refuel my furnaces. So I'm going to get all of my furnaces working. And then I'm going to go see whether I can give Petra more data discs. I don't know. I don't remember whether she's already researching something or not. I'm just going to put the boombox in there for the moment. If I can, it will be great to get some more research going, because I don't know how else I'm possibly going to get the recipe for these streetlights. I certainly don't have it at the moment. I am very, very low on iron ore, it appears. So I guess we'll be making more bronze, since that's what we have lots of. Let's refuel. And let's make bronze bars. And this is still working on carbon steel. And I can't make any more of those yet. I don't want to cancel. Go ahead and refuel here. And I'm going to have to go and get more iron ore. I don't want to just make... Yeah. Because if I don't get more iron ore, I will not be able to make more carbon steel or more iron at all. And that will be unfortunate. But at least everything is working now. Put those away. Tin and copper I still have plenty of. And grab some healing items, because I am going to go into the hazardous ruins again and see what I can get in terms of more springs. I've got lots of roasted meat. I am going to bring my snake berries as well. These are 75 each. These are only 10 each, but I'm going to go ahead and bring the stack just as a backup. And I'm also going to start my blender working on some herbal tea. Because then it will be ready the next time I need it. Alright, Petra, you have got to help me out here. Grab those snake berries, and yeah, I'll grab these herbs because I'm walking right past them. I'm so frustrated that there's this streetlight commission and I can't take it. I don't know how to make a streetlight. Petra, you gotta help me. I don't know how to make streetlights. Where are you, Petra? I need your help.
The people in the church are so stubborn.
Yes, I know. They're terribly stubborn.
We're still studying the data discs you provided. Should have something soon.
Okay, so I have given her data discs. Drat. And you may have a power stone. It makes her so happy. I am going to have to be careful not to give her too many because I do need to be able to power my machinery as well. Well, game, I think it is incredibly unfair of you to give me... I wonder if there's a craft recipe for it anywhere for sale. Ooh, those are cheap, but I have upgraded everything I need. Just making sure that none of these stores are selling a recipe for streetlights. I don't think so, but it's worth checking. Does not look that way. Oh, I should sell my bronze sword. Or I could give it to Django. It's worth 300. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Okay. Off to try out my new iron sword and try to get myself some springs. That is what I need right now, because I've got a very lucrative commerce commission that requires springs, and I also have an Amber Island quest that I need to finish. Now the new sword seems to work fairly nicely. Though it didn't stop me from getting frozen by that Slurpee. Fine, I'll kill you too, since you're so desperate to be killed. I think it's ridiculous that the pinecocks can drop eyeglasses. I can put a DD over here! I want to put a DD stop over here. That would speed things up so much. Okay, I guess I'm going to be building another DD soon. Okay. I can get springs from the plier imps, and there are plier imps in level 1, so I'm going to do level 1 first. And then after level 1, I might do level 2 as well, depending on how many springs I get. Come on, plier imps, give me springs! I want springs! No, not copper wire, springs! And we'll kill the slow gooey too. I don't think I got any springs from that at all, did I? Nope, not a 1 yet. Any more monsters gonna spawn? Nope. Oh, but there's some in here. Will you give me some springs? You'll give me tempering liquid. I'm going to be very careful not to step on the pressure plate this time. Springs! I want springs! That was a copper coil. That was a small engine. I won't say no to copper coils and small engines. I'm sure I'll use them eventually, but right now, I want springs. Not simple circuits. On we go, level 2. Come on, more monsters. Preferably the ones that can drop copper coils and springs and useful things. Kind of being a little bit of a coward doing the lower levels of the dungeon again. But the thing is, I don't know what drops there are in the higher levels, and I also I'm primarily doing this for the springs that I desperately need. And I know I can get springs in level 1 and 2. And small engines. Endless small engines. If only I were getting commissions that required small engines rather than commissions that require springs. Can I make that jump? Probably not. So I'll do it this way because I know this works. Simple circuits. Ouch, ouch, ouch! Well, going through level 1 is fairly quick at any rate. Shall I even... Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the defense buff. And I'll eat my smoked meat. Come on. Can you die without me needing to eat any of my roasted meat? Haha. You have died without me having to eat any roasted meat. And I got a uniform jacket, which I suspect is better than my work cloth. It is indeed. So let's switch that out. But I have not gotten any springs, so I guess I've got to do level 2. Oh well, let's gather all the things from the crates. More old parts, more simple circuits, more data disks, and lots of monies. And let's go do level 2. Hopefully we'll be luckier this time around and get what we're looking for. Halfway expecting to die before I got through that level, and I am going to go ahead and lose a life on one of these levels here to get all of my health restored. Getting lots of copper wire, and I'm getting lots of tempering liquid, and I have not gotten a single spring yet. So if this doesn't work, I may have to go and do some serious mining in Abandoned Ruins number 2 and just be on the lookout for relics repeatedly until I get what I need. Oh, I stepped in the poison and that insta-killed me. Oops. Did not mean to step in the poison, I meant to jump. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and use some anti-venom on this level. Sorry, the simple antidote is what they call it. Because then I can not care so much. I am immune to poison for a brief time period here. Not, however, to foe damage from all these nasty creatures. But what are they for if not to use, right? Old parts and valves. Oh, now I'm being poisoned. And I've lost quite a bit of health to that poison, too. Well, drat. And I still have not gotten a single spring. Not one. No, no, not one. Getting lots of other things. Grab everything from the chests. A spring! A spring! Just one, and I need 2 per battery, and I need to make 3 batteries. So now I can make 1 battery. Ooh, I'm gonna die from the poison if I don't get moving out of it. Any more monsters around? Looks like not. I can't believe I did 2 levels of the dungeons and I only got 1 stinking spring. Alright, I'm gonna die to the boss. And then I'll start using my defense buff and my healing items. Two chances remaining. This time I'm actually going to make myself a little bit more defensive with my smoked fish roll. Can I kill you without needing to eat anything? Oh! I just leveled up, that's nice. I would have preferred to have gotten some springs, but leveling up will do, I suppose. I am mightily disappointed. The last few times I did these levels of the ruins, I got lots and lots and lots of springs. Now I have an inventory massively full of stuff, but I only got 1 spring, and that is what I really went in for. I guess I'm gonna go to do some mining in Abandoned Ruins number 2 and hope for springs. Because I have had enough of fighting chemical dropouts for the day. I do not want to mess with you, bird. I absolutely must bring a DD stop with me the next time I come through this way. Oh, and I want to grab the... No, where's the ginger? There should be some ginger around here. Unless they moved it. Don't see it. And I should have time to get some mining done before I collapse, so... Let me make a quick run over to Hazardous Ruins number 2. I know my inventory is really full, but one of the things they changed with the patch is that you can now buy more inventory space, so if I need to, I will do so. There's 2 pages of inventory, where before there was only 1. And I should, I believe, still have a pass for this ruin. Alright, I'm going hunting for springs, and I will bring you back when I'm done. Well, I am about to collapse with exhaustion, and I have found everything but springs. I have found all kinds of relic pieces, pieces of magic lamps, pieces of soldiers. I've gotten a fair bit more iron ore. I've gotten 2 industrial engines. I have gotten even more soldier pieces. But the only spring I have managed to find today is the one I got in the hazardous ruins. So I need to stop because I'm about to collapse, and I don't think I'm even going to get home. I think I'm going to just collapse outside the ruins, actually. And that's also 2 days, and even with editing, that is probably going to be quite a long enough episode. So I'm going to call it quits, and when... Oh, what is that little exclamation mark there? I don't know what that's about. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll come back for the next one, and have a wonderful day.